Hey guys, Wild Willie here. I don't even know how to start this video. Basically, this is more or less just, I don't know. It's the shit's gonna hit the fan. It's not a question of if, like I always say. It's a question of when. How or why, I don't know. But for those of you that don't watch the news or listen to the media or read the signs or read in between the lines, I think you're gonna be fucked. I mean, just take a look what's going on around you in the world, economically, financially, environmentally. Right now, you've got big stuff happening. You've got that ISIS thing happening in the Middle East, which don't kid yourselves. The United States isn't in a hurry to solve this. Gas prices are going up, oil prices are going up, and people are getting rich off this. And it's the people that support the U.S. government and support President Obama. They're making hand over fist. Okay, ISIS is trying to take over pretty much the Middle East and Syria. The United States would love them to get into Syria. Then that's their excuse to go in there. They tried once before, and they didn't have the public support, so they couldn't. They would love to get into that country. Or is it going to take a false flag? Is that missing airliner going to turn up in a false flag somewhere in the United States or North America or somewhere in the world? And all of a sudden, the United States, and then will have the ignorant sheeple waving their flag saying, "Go get them," and have their support and go in there. Okay, there's big things going on that you may not think is going to affect you, but it will. Okay, the thousands of immigrants going into your country, into the United States right now, and U.S. Border Patrol is just basically told to, if they're not criminals, let them go. What are they letting them all in for? What's going to happen with them? If there is civil unrest, what's it going to be like in the Civil War with the slaves? Oh, fight for us against the troublemakers and we'll grant you citizenship. There's a lot happening. People, wake up. United States especially is so far in debt it isn't funny. Almost $30 trillion. And if there's an economic collapse or something on a grand scale like that within that country, don't kid yourself. It's going to affect the rest of the world greatly. The world's changing. Whether you believe in global warming is a man-made problem, which I don't think it is. It's weather extremes, and it's only getting worse. You turn on the news every day. Somewhere in China and Europe, there's floods, there's droughts, there's tornadoes popping up all over. People, the weather is changing. Not just in the United States, not just in North America, but all over the world. Look at this past winter. Power outages are more of a common thing. Bad storms are more of a common occurrence. It's happening. It's happening here. It's happening abroad. It's happening where you live. Don't kid yourself. The Earth's magnetosphere is weakening quicker than they thought. It's over 15% now. Okay, the world is changing, and one day you're going to wake up and there's not going to be a grocery store to get food in, or you're going to wake up and there's going to be no power. Or something on that, or no money in your bank account, or rioting, or something. For all you ignorant people that think this can't happen, or turn a blind eye, that don't watch the news and just think, you know what, I've got my luxury car and my TV and my 3.2 children and my white picket fence and life is good, you're wrong. Okay, thank God there's a lot of people out there starting to wake up. Thank God there's people on YouTube and other sources of alternative media that are pointing out the corruption, that are pointing out the man-made situations around the world, that are taking the time to explore and study the weather and see, like suspicious observers, to see what's going on and things and trends and things that are happening to the world around us. If it wasn't for them, we would all be ignorant. So for those of you that do study this and pay attention to what's going on, spread the word, tell others. You have to be prepared. Mentally, physically, you have to have the common sense and the knowledge and the skill set to survive common things that can happen, whether it be a weather or a man-made crisis. It is going to happen. Please do something about it. Prepare yourself. Pick up a book. Go online. Research some of this stuff that's going around you, because it will affect you. It will affect me. It'll affect all of us. I'd rather have my neighbors be well informed than ignorant, because if the shit does hit the fan, you know what's going to happen to those that are ignorant. They're either going to resort to doing awful things to try to survive, or they're going to die. So please, for the love of God, pay attention to the world around you. Things are changing, and they're changing quicker than anyone can anticipate. And it's going to take people like me, other people on YouTube, and yourself to make the difference. So please, it's not a question of if the shit hits a fan, it's a question of when. So be prepared.